Can I talk with you? You're telling lies about Israel. Don't skip. Don't.
So there are a lot of people on that string who are pointing to the fact that she seems propagandized, inculcated, and at its most negative, brainwashed. I want you guys to go and watch this broadcast on YouTube. Find it, watch it. It is by a reporter who has been very vocal for many years about what's going on in Palestine and what's going on in the mind of Israelis. And I think it's important because I could talk to you and tell you that what I started noticing with Israelis was that they seemed, they were like white supremacists is the way it struck me first, that they seem to be propagandized and they're raised with a series of lies, which puts them in the position of not being able to grasp reality or being able to accept it and not suffer from thought terminating logic and not suffering from a kind of entrenched biasness that they cannot see around. And that they almost to me seem like cultists, almost to a fatalistic degree. But I really think you just need to watch this broadcast with this video with Abby Martin. And you'll see it's not she's not heavy-handedly trying to prove a point. She just lets people talk. And I think that that's important for you all to see, because the girl that you saw at the beginning of this video, I mean, this is a person whose relatives, whose classification, being Black and Jewish, had Israel actually for many years without telling immigrants to is not real of a darker skin variety being given pharmaceuticals. See, how can I say this in a TikTok way? They were being prevented from having children, and it was just the Jews who were trying to be a part of the Israeli experience of the darker variety of the having African ethnicity, that were given pharmaceuticals to prevent them from actually having children while on Israeli soil. And it's making people who know the truth about this situation wonder, like, how in the world is this girl caping so hard for a country who's not quite wanting her there? And if she's there, they don't want her to breathe. But if she is there, you go ahead and do your years of service, and if you expire or whatever. But make sure you keep our white ethno state. And I know there's some people who are going to object based on the grounds that some people actually have DNA that would put them a bit more outside of being considered white, but that requires too long of a video. Anyway, go watch this. Go watch Abby Martin's piece here, and it's well worth your time to just sit and stare at sort of this regurgitation of the same talking points. And I'm wondering if you all will see what I have been seeing. And this is just one example. She gives you several examples within this the sense that it appears people are raised with these specific set of prejudices, these beliefs that aren't based in reality. And it's because of those beliefs they're willing to dehumanize. Like, you're raised to dehumanize Palestinians. They're raised to see that although it was thousands of years ago when their people were pushed off the land, if that's the narrative we're going with, or forced off the land or had to leave, whatever it was, they feel that they can come back to that land. And they have, like, some people actually use the Bible to justify. You'll see, and I want you to check out the accents of the people who are making these statements. And I'm wondering how those very much so American accents make you feel. Because the takeaway that I've had from all of this, is that this effort to create like an ethno state with very light skinned people, especially ones of the European variety, it's very much so a relitigation of white supremacy's failure to maintain a stranglehold over the US. But I digress.